Well, good morning. There's no dew on, so I'm hoping we can get an early start. Had to come down to the gas station and get some refreshments for the guys. It's supposed to be mid-90s again and humid, so got to take care of them. But heading to the field now. Well, I'm going to finish that patch. There's actually a patch we forgot about over by the combine sheds Dad's going to do, and then we're going to move down the road. We've got a 40-acre field to knock out there. We basically have 3 40-acre patches left. I mean, they're all 40 acres and some change, so we've got about 170 to 175 acres left. Hoping we can finish up tomorrow. So now that that's been said, we'll probably lose a wheel off of a combine and it'll rain 3 inches. Because that's how it works. Dad's putting on 28 and George and Larry are hauling the last 2 loads in, so it's about ready to start, I think. Right now I'm waiting on that grain cart, so when we fixed the planter we were missing a master link. Stealing one off this chain Dad found in the shop. Put that on there. I'd say tomorrow morning I will probably get started on double crops. Would have liked to have started ideally the second day we were doing this, but with the way the rains are coming in sporadically, right now we're really just wanting to get that wheat off of the fields before it starts sprouting in the fields. So that's top priority. Heading over to the field. I'm gonna run this by myself, like I said, while them guys are moving around. That way I can go ahead and get this done. I've still got to move my head after this and then the combine, so try to get all that done while the guys are still dumping trucks, and then we can get going full steam here in about an hour, hopefully. Today with all this moving around and whatnot, had to call in some reinforcements. You guys remember Big Mike? Haven't seen him for a couple months on the channel, but he is coming in today. Figure we got real lucky and didn't get near the rains that the surrounding areas did, so I figure the elevator is going to be a lot busier today because it hasn't rained for 3 days, so I'd say there's going to be a lot of guys running wheat today. Like I said, we're going to be moving around a lot, so it's always nice to have somebody else to help you move. Wheat's definitely picked up some moisture from last night. It's running a lot wetter, like 2-3 points wetter than it was when I quit last night. But I'm not saying we would do this, but if this wheat was to get dumped in with some wheat that was dry from last night, or some wheat that's dry from in about an hour and a half, you know, I guess it would probably average out to be a lot drier. Like I said, I'm not saying we'd do that. I'm not saying we would stack a load or anything like that. And yeah, that's what would happen if you did that.
Okay, I guess he's gonna give me a camera today, so I'm just trying to side dress some more corn. I get this big corn done down at the bottom. So I've got, I don't think this tank here will do it. I can't do it all because the river's still been in, some of it's still a lot of water and some of it's kind of soft. So I'll do what I can here. Hour or so, we'll go back to wheat, maybe finish up pretty well. Won't finish up today, I don't think, but we'll get pretty close. Don't rain. Heavy breakdown.
All right, we're heading to the next field. Got a little 3-acre patch. I thought Dad was going to do that, but I think he said he's talking like he's still spraying, so we'll run over and do that. That way we can get moved to the bigger field. Big Mike.
Much.
Long time no see. I think everybody thought you died.
I'm rehired, I guess. Got fired.
Temporary
firing.
Just did a bad boo-boo. Started taking off in the field in road gear, but when you're in road gear, the throttle on revs up to half throttle. That would have been bad. I thought it sounded awful quiet in there.
Okay, you see where I mount this camera right there, but well, I can't put there because faces that way because my rear view camera is right there, my ag cam, and I don't want to move out to where I like it. That way I can see right there where it's at, see if I'm off roads or anything, and I really like the ag cam. I don't know how I got along without it now. So I'm about to make a different mounting bracket. Use this camera and this thing much. This field, I don't know if you can tell it. If you can see it in there, a lot of low spots, water, and yellow spots where water's been laying, especially down at this end. Really uneven. This is the plot. There's different planting dates in here, so that's probably about 2 weeks apart. Some of it, so that's why it's smaller corn. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. So it is what it is. I'll show you up here the low spots in this field. There's a low spot up here. When I'm going through water, just clear down the river up. We get through pretty good. Then the ends up here, not real good. You can see where the water's laid. Needs some dry weather for a while. A week of dry weather, hot and humid would be nice. So it's probably turned dry. Then.
This small field we're doing now, this is the very last field I planted. I cleaned out the drill in this field. So I was figuring it would not be as good as the others, but I'll be darned if it's still not running high 80s, low 90s. So that's good. Part of being one of the bosses, I guess, is having to tell people where to go and what to do. Like George will ask me, where do you want this truck? Or Larry might say, hey, I'm coming back from town, where am I going? Stuff like that. I think that's just the logistics side of it. And to tell you the truth, I kind of like that. Everything's fly by the seat of your pants around here, and in harvest, it's fun. I like it. I was trying to figure out how to be the most time efficient. But at times, your phone never stops ringing. And then George has a habit, but once he hangs up, he'll put his phone in his pocket. Well, your body heat will sometimes make a phone call. He has butt dialed me 3 or 4 times in the last 20 minutes. All right, picked me up some baggage. Little man came for a ride. He brought a backpack full of snacks, a milkshake, and he brought a coffee for his dad, so not a bad deal. Hey, Daxie, turn the camera. Say hi.
Okay, now we're in the combine. It looks like this week's going to be quite as good. It's a real sandy storm here.
No lukewarm coffee today. Just has a lid on it. It's still hot. Let's see what you got in that goodie bag. Ooh, we got a semi. That's pretty cool. Man, there's some wheels. What else we got in there? We got some chips, snacks. A John Deere tractor. Well, whatever. Looks like Dad ran something in his head. He's out there digging weed out of it right now. So hopefully that's not anything major and nothing's broken. He can get back in action soon. See what he pulls out of there, I reckon. Well, the good news is the combine's up and going again. Bad news is something's wrong with the grain cart. Top auger's not spinning or something. So. At least someone's making light of this situation. Sounds like the grain cart might be back up in action. I don't really know how to describe what was going on with it.
Show up your videos what the auger that is, what number that is, show the auger what it's doing, and see if anybody else had any problem like that.
Oh, there you go. Our grain cart is a J&M 1111 extended reach. That was the first year for the extended reach carts, and the way that's designed, it has to push that grain up about a foot before the top flighting of the auger catches it. And Dad's thinking where this wheat's maybe just a little wetter, that it's just lugging the tractor down, stalling it out before it can get to that top part of the auger flighting. It's the only thing we can think of. If we unload the cart extremely slow, we're not having any issues, I guess. But I know, it's kind of a pain in the butt. I don't understand why we weren't having any issues earlier this morning when the wheat was wetter. I don't know.
Like a real keeper, cold in it right here. Okay, we just finished this field up. I'm full. Brian's got just a little bit there. Move on to the next field. Got 3 more fields, I think it is. 4 more. So I don't know if we're getting done or not. Find out.
All right, Dad's going to get started. Got to take George over, get the grain cart, Cody to get a truck, and then I got to bring Dad's pickup back over here. Then we'll be fully moved.
Okay, we're in this other field. Got a rider. Dax is riding with me.
George is guiding me in. He's right over there if you can see him. But I'm 100% full, and I've been 100% full for about 400 yards. He says we're still looking good. I don't know, we'll find out. I haven't heard the trickle of grain on the roof yet. We might be wheat cabbing this thing real soon. Maybe it's cab wheat cab, I don't know. Should have stopped about 5 yards ago, because as soon as I picked the head up, it rained down. George goes, I was looking at the sides. You had plenty of room on the sides. Yeah, it never spills over the sides, George. This goes over the front. Apparently the little man wants a snack bag, so he's going to get back in there with me. He already ate all Dad's M&Ms, I guess. Love it whenever the kids come ride with us. I mean, got a lot of memories of riding around the floor of Dad's combine, taking naps, playing with tractors. All sorts of good stuff. Good stuff. Making memories and dollars today. We're definitely making more memories than dollars, though. Hey guys, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I have a beard. I know it's a shocker, right? And I've had a beard the whole time this YouTube channel's been going. And I've basically had a beard since the time I could grow one without looking like a hobo. I don't do it for a fashion statement. I don't do it because I think it looks manly. I grow a beard because I don't like shaving. So at least once a week I get someone telling me to trim the beard, lose the face fur, you're growing an animal on your head, your face or whatever. I don't care. I'll shave whenever it becomes a problem. Usually when it becomes a problem is whenever I try to eat super ice cream and it just goes everywhere. At least we stopped combining first. I'm not judging, I've done it. Moving again, we're down to our last 50 acres of wheat. There's a 41 acre field, and then we've got like a 7 or 8 acre patch just down the road from that. So we will not be able to get done tonight, unfortunately. We have the time, we don't have the trucks. So we'll probably be able to do about 20 acres of it tonight, then have to finish it tomorrow. Definitely blaming George for that one. Might get a witness, a semi gets stuck here. Yeah, he made it.
Is it itchy?
Alright, turns out Dad's going with George to get the rest of the stuff. I thought me and Dax were going, but we'll get back to combine. As you can see over there, there's a a lot of drowned out places in this field. It's not just that one spot. It's you can see every low-lying area. This field, I mean, right there is usually a very small wet spot in this field, but man, this year you can definitely tell we're getting record rainfall. I've never seen this much water damage in this field. It's definitely going to hurt the yield a lot. This is not that gravelly ground I was showing you the other day by the gravel pit. This is heavier clay type soil. Oh, it's like 8:30. You know it's almost your bedtime? I think your mommy's here to get you. I want that to be Bruce.
Hi, Mama. I know, that stuff's rough on your legs.
Bye guys, see you later. Yeah, we can definitely get some more on there. Any guesses on the scale weight? I'm gonna go with 68,000 pounds. That might be the most I've ever seen on this cart. Now, I know what you're thinking. No, I did not put that all in that truck. That would be against the law. And we obey the law. I guess I forgot to tell you, if you're wondering where George and everybody went, Dad sent them home when we moved here. We got to this field like 7:30. It's Sunday. They've all worked about 10 to 12 hours apiece. So he sent them home. It's just me and him. I mean, all we're doing is loading the trucks. So. Well, I just plugged cutter bar up, so I guess it's getting tough, you could say. I'm gonna go ahead and quit for the night. Dad said he's going to try to finish loading the cart. He'll probably lack about 100 bushel after I dump, so it won't be long for him. We got about 15 acres left of this field, and then we got a 7-acre patch right down the road, so got about 20 acres left. That'll be it for the wheat. So tomorrow we'll be starting on the double crop beans. I hope, fingers crossed, that planter holds together for 320 acres, and we can get those knocked out before it rains. Supposed to rain Wednesday. Well guys, thanks for watching. So hopefully we can finish this wheat harvest in the morning or afternoon or sometime. But if you haven't, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Brian's Farming Videos, Facebook at Brown Farms, and we'll see you in the morning.